up and anything like that. So I just came down that. So
Yeah.
yeah, I said that we're on live now because we're already like just kind of chit chatting and stuff like that. So, but I'll wait to 2:30 to ask my question. How I want to start it. So, but yeah, so I try to do it all the time. I try to again every Halloween from like Luke Skywalker. So, but yeah, so I try to do. That's the other one there. I won't shut down. So yeah, but I mean, it's the to do like that and everything. So, and I think the kiddies get out a lot out of it. So, you know, tell me, Dylan, it's like, hey, it's Mr. Price versus. I don't want to call him the boy. That sounds kind of like insulting, like that. By the way, Dylan, did you watch The Boys?
I did not watch The Boys.
Okay.
The concept seems like it would be interesting, but I'm not interested in that kind of violence, cussing, like that level of it.
You know what? I understand that. So probably, well, Batman's violence did not get too bad. All the Dark Knight trilogy, like that. Did you enjoy the Dark Knight trilogy?
Yeah, I liked it. The worst thing was when Joker slammed a guy's head onto a pencil.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that still gets me.
See, that's kind of an old soul. I kind of don't like heads ripping off, chest exploding and things like. I don't think I need to see that. And I guess I'm becoming old. I think when I was a kid, probably the splatter. I don't think I need to see that. I'm like you. Yeah, The Boys is very explicitly violent and very sexual in nature, like that. So I had no problem seeing stuff that's PG rated or something like that, and without being all explicit and bad. So I totally agree. So I understand that. Hey, so it's Halloween Eve, everybody. So I don't know who's here or somebody like that. So for watching now, it's probably who's watching. It's probably like Cameron and Joe. They're probably like, oh, I'm watching. Like, no, they're not watching. Thanks for being here for a couple of people who chimed in. Dylan, what about Halloween at your house? Once again, so hopefully there's no candy corn. I was discussing that with one of the classes today. No clown peanuts. Big at your house or no?
I mean, it's not big. We have some decorations we put up in the yard.
Hang on a second. Atia, what do you mean one dislike? Atia's on here. Yeah, she's like one dislike. You know what? What is it, Atia? What do you mean? Who's disliking already? Oh my God. Was that you, Atia, who disliked this? Tatiana says my name isn't Cameron. By the way, ladies, go ahead and chime in with any comments you want to say about Halloween or whatever that we're discussing, since we're down to 2. So I would love to hear, I'm pretty sure you know what they're doing, Dylan. They probably got this on. They're probably doing I don't know, they're at a party or they're doing a whole bunch of things. No, I would never miss a price. Your video already has one. No, I don't know who did that already. Well, look, at least dislikes, you're looking, I believe. At least you're looking for a little bit. That's what I think to you. So Tatiana would do that. Tatiana's a nice person. She's she's in one of my faves in the junior group. So I don't think so. I love you, Tia. Love you, Tatiana. Dylan, so tell me about Halloween at home. Do people get dressed up? You decorate the house or not really? What's up?
So I'm definitely the big Halloween enthusiast. My parents do not have a costume at all this year. I'm the only one who did, which to our 2 listeners, Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Mm-hmm.
I did not bother to get all the face paint and hairspray up for the call, but that's my costume. But yeah, we usually might do a costume. We don't have a lot of trick-or-treaters around our area, but we always have decorations set up, candy, all that.
Yeah. P asked, did anybody dress up in your section of the seniors? Did anybody dress up?
No. In fact, I was one of the 2 people with their camera on.
OMG. What, in Bailey's class?
No, it was Miss Muirling. Bagnasco.
Oh, okay. Bagnasco. Really? Oh, and
Yeah,
I mean, it's just so I mean, that's so disheartening, Tia and Tatiana. See, here's the thing is nobody expects you to go all out today. But you know what probably would just make everybody feel better? A hat or something, a mask. Tatiana did. Maybe you like put something around your neck or something like that and everything. So maybe you wore some stupid ears or something like that. I just think it's just a little
maybe
bit
slip
getting
on a glove.
smile. Yeah, exactly. So that's why. And you see, here's the thing is when we have activities, Tatiana and Tia are usually, if they can, they're involved or they're doing something, they're dressing up for spirit. And I'm just saying, why not? Okay, like that and everything. Unless it's something that's like, I don't know, that like, you just can't possibly do. I just love kids. It's like, yeah, Tatiana had her Batman on. That's cool. So we always see that, love the ladies being the Batman like that, so I in there. So that was really cool. And just seeing, and a few of the others did too as well. I have to say that Tatiana's second junior group did. So I mean, they weren't even on camera. That's kind of like, huh?
You had frozen on my screen for a little while.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so Dylan, but what we're here for, ladies. I don't know if you saw it. Hubie Halloween. Come on. And I see you smiling and laughing already with Adam Sandler. Let's just see if these two want to at least look at 30 minutes of it or something. You know what? How about this? How about the theme before you start? I bet you anyway, even though if it's a Halloween movie, you can just play it in the background. It'd be all right.
Well, I wouldn't know because I can never have a movie playing in the background. If there's a screen, I am watching it. That's just the way my brain works. But it was bad in all of the ways we expected, but it had some surprising good spots.
Give me the good spots. If you can remember one.
Yeah. So.
Oh wait. I'm sorry. Was it tough to finish? It
was tough to start, but like third act towards the end of the movie, it got interesting.
Really?
Yeah, okay. For me, anyways. So
there's a little mystery.
Yeah, there is mystery. In the as they're going through the movie, you get like a mental asylum escapee. There's a werewolf guy, and people are disappearing. Oh. And they're like, "Oh, which one of these people is it?" But as you progress through, they eliminate every person who you thought could have been whoever was kidnapping people.
Oh, so all the ones you thought that could be, again, like that. They weren't just picking out the obvious ones. Oh, cool.
Yeah. And then they had a juke reveal. They really got you to think that this was going to be the person. So Hubie is a frequent caller into a radio show. Mm-hmm. And the people at the station mentioned they had got a call in from someone saying that they were going to do something nice for Hubie because he's such a great guy. Mm-hmm. And yeah, because all the people disappearing were all people who were jerks to him.
Oh, okay.
And then all of a sudden, he realizes, wait a second, there's been a romance subplot in the background. You know, the usual. Oh. The girl likes the guy is too awkward to do anything about it.
That's Adam Sandler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing was, it was throughout the entire movie, it was really intense, obsession. She was a little bit too into him. And then when they're it's somebody who really likes you and wants to help you out, they're wait a second, the crazy love to the point of obsession was actually indicating that she's the villain. What?
Oh, okay.
But then it turns out that it wasn't her, it was his mom.
Well, it seemed like to me, thanks, Chanel. Right there. Chanel is always our regular. I don't know why she tortures herself, with our, benign, like banal, like it's again like mundane conversation, and everything about movies and stuff. But that's always nice to see you, Chanel. And Chanel, you're a wonderful president of the ninth grade, so you're doing a really really great job. I want to shout out to you. Besides Tatiana and Tia, like again, give a lot of praise. Is it? But let me tell you this: does Hubie deserve that kind of like maybe not harassment, but is Hubie likable?
It depends. There's the moments with his extreme over-the-top humor, which nobody likes him. But then there's a lot of moments where he's like genuinely looking out for the community, trying to help people out, but he does it in a way where he's kind of presented as a loser character, and people just kind of pick on him. I would say overall he's not completely unlikable.
Okay. But so it sounds the way you kind of does it, like it's pretty interesting like that and everything. But what makes it bad? It's just kind of very predictable for the most part. I know the reveals were not, but just kind of like just the humor was just so lowbrow.
Yeah, I was just focusing on the good stuff. The humor is everywhere. It's lowbrow. It is.
Yeah, he gets hit in the head or something, or they do something to him or something like that. So
no, there's a few moments that are good, but for the most part, the jokes are just so bad and so constant, and so many cameos. The cast is much bigger than it needs to be. It's just so many cameos.
Wait a minute, you didn't like that? I would think that he probably was doing that. I think people would like kind of enjoy that. You just think it was just super saturated, overkill.
Like some of the cameos were good, but there is just ridiculous overkill.
Yeah, I know. It's a good paycheck for him, and plus to do it on Halloween, even how terrible it is, it'll be played next year. Like I say, I'm pretty sure that Adam Sandler, I think he did a cartoon Christmas one. I'm pretty sure that's going to be like, always played. So I'm like, yeah, he did a cartoon Christmas, like, special. And it was showed in the theater. So I'm saying that it's good to always make holiday music or holiday movies, because how bad can they be? And people will probably play them around this time, or at least somebody will take a view or something, So.
Oh, I almost forgot.
Go ahead.
I keep on saying good things. This movie overall is still pretty poor and hard to get into, but the thermos, oh man, the thermos is just the coolest. Like when I saw the trailer and it's like a grappling hook thermos, I was like, oh, that's really cool. But man, they.
So, but you thought that was cool.
The thermos was like really interesting. Every time he pulled it out, you're like, "Oh, what's he gonna do with it this time?"
Because it's something. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Well, again, I'm telling you, 1 to 10. What would be your number? I mean, you said. I mean, sometimes I feel like I almost want to see it because of what you're saying.
Yeah, it's. I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay. That probably is I was wondering I was about ready to think that you're going to give it a 5. It was like that, but even you, like, again, I respect your opinion about, like, again, in that. So I don't know. I'm not into, maybe Chanel and Atia and Tatiana, whoever's left here and everything. Maybe they give their list of nice horror movies or something like that they've seen, if they want to put it up in chat. And because I'm not a horror person. I don't think Dylan is too. Just kind of knowing his nature on there. I hate jump scares. I told you, what was it? Dr. Sleep, the kind of like the sequel to The Shining, I thought was very good and very spooky, because I like realistic kind of horror in a way that it possibly could happen, because again, to somebody, and not some kind of like freaky ghost or some kind of curse or something like that and everything happening to people. So I don't know, because I don't hardly put anything on there. So, but I have not watched any of it, like recent, like any type of horror movies. I think the last one I did, like the first Halloween, Amityville Horror, but I always find that silly because, people don't, once a house is freaking you out, you probably just like get your money back and like get the heck out of there. Besides that, go ahead.
So I haven't seen any horror movies, But something interesting I have noticed is that I forget what company it is, but they are taking concepts of classic movies and turning them into horror movies. Like Happy Death Day was like Groundhog Day scenario. And then this year they have a movie called Freaky, and it's Freaky Friday, but a horror scenario.
Yeah. What is Chanel's? I don't know if she liked This Is Us like that, and Get Out like that. I actually, people love Get Out better than, This Is Us. I actually kind of like the freakiness of This Is Us a little bit more than Get Out like that. And everybody, Jordan Peele. So they're not, Dylan, they're not graphic. They're just kind of like, again, just some horrific scenarios and everything. So she likes Cabin in the Woods.
It's not a horror movie.
What's that?
This Is Us is not a horror movie.
No, it's not. It's not. And what is that then? Is that like mystery, or how would you categorize that, or something? So some kind of like
I don't know, but I don't know what you're talking about. But This Is Us it is kind of like a drama. I have watched some of it.
It's Us, I believe, or something like that. Name with Jordan Peele. I made a mistake. I'm an idiot. Jordan Peele. This Is Us, I'm sorry. It's Us. It's just Us.
Okay.
It's really good. Like that. Yeah, thriller. Chanel is right. Yeah. Yeah, Us is a horror movie. Like that. And I actually enjoyed Tatiana. I actually enjoyed Us better than, and that's usually the minority opinion more than Get Out in a way and everything, because it's just, again, that's not a freaking, I don't think Us is the greatest movie. Yeah, me too, Chanel, like that. So yeah, This Is Us is a show. Sorry about that and everything. I always get that confused. I enjoyed those. I enjoyed those too. Get Out had like a lot of social commentary to it, and it's kind of funny too as well. You did
it again.
Huh?
You said This Is Us again.
Us is okay. Us is gonna. Tia's commented about that, and besides that, that's what comes to my mind at this point. So, anything else, Dylan? Like again about Halloweenish or anything? Like again, are you playing the Monster Mash, which I do believe could be played 100 years from now? It's got to be the number one song besides maybe Thriller, maybe like again everything. Probably there was ladies, what's some of the top again Halloween music in here? Maybe singles or something like that. But you can't go wrong with Monster Mash. It's corny, it's stupid like that. So
it's corny and stupid. So it's Halloween for everyone.
Yes,
it's not exclusive.
Right. So I don't know what it'd be like again, but I every time they play that at our Halloween dances, it's fun like that, So and I love hearing again the Monster Mash, and everybody starts singing to it and all that. So I always love it. So that
I personally really like Thriller.
Huh?
I personally really like Thriller.
I mean, I just think, I know the controversy about, Michael Jackson, but as far as the song itself, the concept of getting an old school horror guy like Vincent Price do that little creepy narration at the end, that's really good like that. And then you think about the video. I mean, even now, if you watch it, I think it's decent. Like I said, John Landis did the direction on that. So on through, I don't know if you can recall any of that. So, and I think it's, pretty good and pretty classic. So I don't know if the ladies seen anything about, what's some of the top horror music at the time and everything, what kind of singles and everything that you would play. I wonder what they're going to do for Halloween. I wonder if they're going to dress up. I think trick-or-treating is kind of out because of COVID, so it would have to be very limited. So. Oh, okay. I see. Seen that. So that's called All the Monsters by China. Yeah. So I think the dance will last for a while. Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I think things will be timeless. I think Monster Mash, thriller. 100 years from now, if the world is still revolving, I hope it is. I think they definitely will be, playing that. So we'll see about, what else going on. What else Halloween like here, Dylan, that we got on? Anything like, again, are you gaming or anything like that? So,
am I what?
Doing any games?
I've been playing Minecraft and Overwatch, which actually Overwatch does have a Halloween special event, which I have been playing a lot of. So that's a Halloween video game thing.
Yeah. Atia's going to do a pumpkin painting. That's so cool.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Why does STEM have the coolest kids, man? And I know not cool as far as street cool. Let me just make that straight. Our STEM kids are not street socially cool. But I think you're very cool in a lot of different aspects that I really respect and appreciate. I really do. Because again, she's gonna do a pumpkin painting. That's so cool. And and who but these girls would come in and like listen to us just talking about like some Halloween stuff and it's really cool that listen to some nerd stuff. Like again, see what Mr. Price is talking about and Dylan. Just for a few minutes and everything. So I think it's really cool. We are social butterflies. Oh, Chanel. No. Even Dylan agrees with this. No, you're not. No. You stand out. You're a little bit atypical about that.
I'm not going to speak for them. I'm just for myself. I'm not a social butterfly.
Right. Well, that's the exception, I think, in STEM. And I'm not trying to put STEM kids down for that and everything. It's just kind of just the very nature of our population. So Tatiana said, we're trick-or-treating around the house. We're decorating the doors later on, so they're like stations for my younger siblings. That's so cool. Dang, I wonder how many siblings Tatiana has. She seems like she probably has like a lot of like little younger siblings. Still go door to door and get scared, get candy. That's so cool. Yeah, I think it's going to be limited Halloween, Tatiana. Tatiana, you sound like you have a fun family. I know Tatiana is like, oh, you just don't know. My parents can be a pain. But it does sound like because she's usually in here smiling, pretty positive. And I know I met Atia's mom. Have not met Chanel's parents yet, but I can already tell that that I'm pretty sure I would definitely enjoy her parents. Met your parents, Dylan. They seem good too as well. It's like that. So really, really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, and you plus the benefit of you being an only child, everybody thinks that you're rich, spoil, because what else they're going to do. So, but I'm pretty sure there's some good and bad with that. Being the only child. Yeah, there's good and bad. So Tatiana is not. Tatiana, you need to tell me how many siblings you have. I'm helping. Chanel says, I'm helping with my brother make his costume for Halloween. That is so nice. See, we got helpful older brothers and older sisters here. So that's really cool. So, and Dylan, just remind me again, because this is my pre-dementia stage. What's your plans for tomorrow? Just a little bit kind of quiet.
Yeah. I'm gonna be in. Maybe if people come around, I think we might just have a candy bowl out. I really don't have plans.
I might be around for that. So if you have a candy bowl out, it's like, wait a minute, what's this older dude here? Tatiana has 3 younger siblings. I have 2 of my coming. Oh yeah, God, Tatiana has to be the role model. I bet when you're Dylan says usually when you're the older sibling, have to be like, hey, Tatiana doesn't do this, Tatiana doesn't do that. So it's a lot of pressure usually on the older sibling. Tia is spoiled like you. That's the stereotype. Doesn't mean that you are spoiled. And Chanel, I don't wonder if she's the older sibling. It's 2 as well. Yeah, she is. But you know what though? It explains a lot. It explains why they're such good kids. Because they had that responsibility. They want their younger kids to follow up with them. So Tatiana is going to be great. Once again, Chanel's going to be great too as well. Cool. So Mr. Price will be, my niece and nephew are all older. I think our neighborhood probably will be almost shut down because I haven't heard people come by to say that they're going to do something like, hey, would it be all right, if we, bring my the little kiddies over. So I think it's going to be a little bit shut down for Halloween for Mr. Price. So I'll probably be enjoying it by myself with the missus, watching. What am I going to watch? What should I watch this
Hubie
weekend?
Halloween.
Huh? Go ahead.
I suggested Hubie Halloween.
I don't know if I want to torture myself. You gave it a 4. I respect your opinion. You know?
Well, thank you for at least respecting my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I have not seen? Maybe, I don't know if you've seen it, Chanel, Tatiana, to you, is Lovecraft Country. I have not seen the final episode, so I've been enjoying that. Maybe a little bit too explicit and horror for you guys, so I don't know if they've seen that. So I think I'll probably see the very last episode. It's like it mixes African American history from the 1950s and even earlier with a lot of really magical, mysterious kind of things, mystical kind of things in here that's going on and stuff. So it's pretty good. I said again, yeah. I think there's so much stuff to watch. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know how many people are able to watch that, on that. So, but we'll see. Anything else going on with you ladies before we get ready to, because before Mr. Price has to go to his scare everybody at Harris Teeter. See, Dylan, I said to the last class, it's okay if you're at Harris Teeter dressed like this. People will give you a side eye. They won't really think anything of it, even though it's Halloween. But if I start talking like, you got any potatoes, or like, hey, love, excuse me, like that, do a Jack Sparrow, that's when I will probably get the kind of like talking to the manager, like one of the workers, hey, you better watch that guy. He's kind of really taking this a little bit too serious here. So I think I'll be all right. So what we do, if we want to, ladies, if you want to, we're going to probably do a last one for the semester. Will be December 4th, Friday. Hopefully I have more of the crew, but that's all right if they're not. I don't care if it's just me and Dylan and you ladies chiming in. What kind of topics that we'll be come up to. I would love for Chanel, Tatiana, or Tia, sometimes, even if you don't do it in the comment section, or maybe just say, hey, talk about this on December 4th, or like this, like that, or propose this, or, if you got some topics. What are you thinking of, Dylan? Anything comes to your mind? Get Dylan to follow you over camera. There's
yeah, I was about to say there's an idea.
That is an idea. I know you can't go in with me in a way. You kind of have to you would have to be further behind to get a good real perspective of what people do. But you know what I would have to do? Here's the thing, what I would have to do is really do the talk, act strange like that, and see people's reaction. It'd be kind of like an old candid camera thing, like what they used to do. Or like what people's reaction and get their reactions to what people. I think probably maybe they still ignore me unless I really went over the top. Because I have a sword. Oh, I can't brandish a sword. No, I couldn't do that. Yeah, they would. I got the blunderbuss too, Dylan. So I got the right, exactly like that. It's a piece of crap like that and everything. But
I know, but it's still shiny.
Yeah, thank you, Dylan. Thank you. I had a blunderbuss, so and I can't put this out because they'd be ready to call the cops on me for that, even though if it's some kind of stupid toy, on there. But that's a good idea. But I mean, you know what? That would be great for our streaming if we plan something akin to this, and we have video of Mr. Price out or something like that and everything, in there. Oh,
I like the idea of a body cam.
Yes. We can plan stuff. Dylan, you'll be around for the next. Are you staying for, what's your plans for? Are you staying for the 5th year, or are you planning on graduating this year or in the air?
Yeah, I am planning on staying for the 5th year.
Yeah, see, you'll be a veteran. We can kind of make the things and show veteran. And we'll see if COVID lets up a little bit and everything, see what we do. So we can make those plans. I love those ideas that you guys, we're talking about, though. So that's really good. 5th year gang. Yeah, 5th year gang, I tell you. I always say if you want to, I know you have a lot of your classmates going to MIT. But if you can take advantage and you feel like, psychologically that, hey, it's okay, just, take some more courses at State. Stick around, especially if you're going to stay in the vicinity and stay in the area around North Carolina. So love to have you guys stick around for 5th year, but I understand in there. Yes, Atia has a great idea. Man, the thing is, I should cut Cameron, Joe, and all those guys, Jacob, like that. So, and
why?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding around because I'm saying the girls have good suggestions. I'm not gonna. I would not. You gotta have those guys on. So that's what we'll do. So, all right, we're going to probably. I'm glad we got a little. I wanted your review of Hubie Halloween. We'll come back December 4th for another. See how many dislikes I get there. I love.
Yeah,
I'm hopeful to get.
I was checking
dislikes.
You mentioned that we have 1 dislike, but you didn't mention that we have no likes. Our only feedback is a single dislike.
I love it. It's fine with me. This is broke down. I love talking with you. I love talking when the guys are here. I love that the girls just come in. Something to do for Friday. You know what I mean?
Chanel just had a good idea. A special episode, Mr. Price and the Girls.
Yes, that's what I should do. I should have Tatiana and Tia and Chanel. I think we're kind of getting busy with finals and stuff, like that. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We'll have just it's almost like, hey, usually I have Mr. Price versus boy, but it's Mr. Price versus the girls. That would be really good. And we'll plan it out in a way. So, and maybe we can do that sometime between now and Thanksgiving, but it's going to get kind of busy for that. That's what I'll do next. Seriously, not to try to cut. We just kind of spread the love a little bit, and it give you guys a little break. Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yeah, let me check the calendar because,
definitely have Chanel. And I know Tatiana usually comes in here if they want to. They'll be the first 3 I would ask if they wanted to, like that and everything.
I think November 28th would be available if you want to do that sometime soon.
Oh, the 27th, you mean, right?
Oh, sorry, 27th. Yeah, I missed.
Yeah, but isn't that the Thanksgiving week? And everybody's going to be filled up with food. So we're not going to do it. And the finals are coming up. But whatever we do, and you can help too. I'll have you guys help, everybody help plan. But the next one, hopefully between now and then, and everything, I'll just have Mr. Price versus Lane, and we can have whatever topics they want and everything. And maybe they'll probably bring in some other viewers to it as well at that and everything. We can do favorite foods, advice to STEM guys, advice to STEM girls, like that. Whatever, again, if they want to have a few topics, they want to say the movies they like again, because they're good nerds too. And I say that in a complimentary way. Nerds is a good word, okay? And that's what we'll do like that. What do you think, Dylan?
Sounds
not
good.
To push you off because you're the regular. Again, all you guys are the regular. We're gonna on there, but that's kind of like a special show and see what happens here. All right, I kind of like that a lot. Well, man, thank you, ladies, for just chiming in. We just want to get an idea. I have streaming because it's something to do. We stream live here, usually on every Friday, but it's been getting kind of busy. This is what Mr. Price does. I really love Dylan and Cameron and Joe. Thank you, Dylan, for coming in today and and just talking here. And we're going to do this again, but first we'll probably have the special show, but we'll definitely meet on December 4th. Again, and hopefully get as much as the crew is. And they probably have more time too, Dylan, because most everybody's gonna be finished with the finals.
Yeah.
So, we'll just go full fledged.
I have one of the later finals, and it's the 23rd. So I figured people are probably gonna be free.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I have to do it, and you call this, hack to do. Arrgh! All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you. All
There's
right?
only one way to end this.
Yes. Yes.
I am inevitable.